And welcome back everyone to part 73 of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough. All I remember is we opened the blast shield.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Huh. Okay, so Bioware sells a 1/16 scale or a 1/6 scale figure of Legion that's 13 inches tall. This means that Legion is canonically 6'6", Fox.
Oh, no. But the Geth have combat drones?
Yeah, some of them do it.
Also, I just killed a Geth Prime. Do what that is for, you know. Ow.
Well done.
We have sent you the nav point with a new targeting location.
Also, I'm very glad that I found this shotgun, because my finger was already hurting from trigger fingering.
Interesting. Or when ME2 was first being when Legion was first conceptualized in ME2, he was a Geth Frankenstein with 3 personalities.
Oh.
Because he would have been made from a Geth boss creature's memory core. And rebuilding would have meant collecting parts from enemy Geth bases. That's kind of cool. An alternate pitch depicts Legion as a damaged Prothean tech hologram found in space. Huh.
You getting anything from the base?
No.
A third pitch is design a Krogan.
We recommend haste. The creator fleet will be overrun.
That's cool.
You sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to
Oh.
a safe distance.
What? What's up?
Here's where the targeting beacon is aimed, at least until I aim it manually.
Oh. Oh yeah. It's pretty cool checking it out, you know?
There it goes.
Target locked.
Ah yes, we recommend Shepard move to a safe distance. Now let me stand on a catwalk and watch from right next to the explosion.
Another alternate pitch is that Legion would have been a 75-year-old deactivated tank robot, intended to make use of credits and encourage exploration to get the machine to work. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about this, because they were supposed to have because everyone would suspect you of having weird... Oh my god, Fox, we forgot to do something funny in ME2.
What did we forget?
We should have took Legion on the Citadel.
Oh.
We should have done it. I just remembered now. I remember there's something funny when you take him on the Citadel. I think you get like a unique dialogue because, you know, you have a fucking Geth on the Citadel. Or they like react that it's a weak that your VI that looks kind of funny and looks like a Geth. What the hell?
Fire! If a Geth or not a Geth, if a Reaper was that easy to kill, we wouldn't have lost the final battle.
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Target. Jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
Oh, Cole has a reference to Legion. I forgot about that.
No. Pull over.
You're the one that's played Dragon Age Inquisition a lot.
I
You remember
never
Cole
used...
saying it always had a soul? The question is the answer.
Yes.
This ends now.
I do remember.
Yeah, he's
saying
referring to Legion.
Patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system.
That's actually kind of cool. I don't remember him ever saying that, but I can't say I really chatted with Cole.
If this doesn't,
I remember, like, hearing about all the shit going on in the background
I love you.
with him, where he'd do these seemingly random things, then you find out it's all to make people's lives better. Like I remember, what was it he did for the baker? Or whatever, he got the cat high so it did funny dancing around or whatever to make the baker happy or to improve their life. Also, you like how this is basically a game of dodge the laser?
Oh god.
Is it the Shadow Broker dossier I'm thinking of? I've read it before. Where is it?
You can dodge the laser by just walking left to right somehow.
Yep.
It doesn't really make sense with the how powerful the Reaper. Oh well, you cannot dodge it by walking left to right. That is good enough.
Yeah, you do kind of need to move a little bit. Yeah, here it is. I think this is one of the dossiers that you can, that's in Liara's terminal. But, so he played Galaxy of Fantasy. Most used character, Jon Smith at level 612, Ardot Yakshi Necromancer. Group affiliation, NA. Most recent boss defeated, Turin Rachni Blood Wizard. Award, Best Supporter Healer. Event, Scourge of the Drug. Best Unit Efficiency. Event, Return of the Cyber Prothean. Winner, Event, Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Infraction, suspected use of VI Play Assistant. Direct control of 27 pets without use of behavior macros. Challenged and overtuned. Suspected use of VI Play Assistance. Reaction time better than possible for organics. Challenged and overtuned. Suspected use of hacking for direct server access. Tactics better than possible without knowledge of underlying code behavior. Challenged and overturned. Oh, sorry, it's been overturned this whole time. I've been misreading it. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Taunting during Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Accepted 3-day account suspension. N7 Code of Honor Medal of Duty. I wonder what that could be a reference to as a name. Can you guess?
No.
Because I sure can't. Player score. Give me 1 second. 100, 10,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. Oh God. 15,999,000 or 99,999,999 points. Max score. Most preferred class, sniper. Least preferred class, melee. Sniper kills 200,917 since the last server reset. Shotgun kills 3. Grim Terminus Alliance. Award, Abolitionist. Complete full playthrough without any slave kills. Free all slaves encountered. Award, Cure for what ails you. Kill 100 plus Quarians. Death Attack, Eden Prime, Fundraising Edition. Donation level Ultra Platinum. Player score 0. Purchased but not played. Fleet and Flotilla, interactive cross-species relationship simulator. Based on the best-selling bid. Playtime 75 hours 6 minutes. Player score 15. Hopeless.
It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed.
Can't wait to read that again next time we go look at Liara's terminal. And everyone's like, why the fuck did you read it now? And now reread it.
There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics
I got
don't have
one
to
for
destroy
you.
each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your tour. We will be waiting.
Shepard.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades, with the old machine dead.
Wow,
we
that's
could upload them to
fucking
all
fun.
Geth
That's
without
super funny.
sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you
Choose the
remember
Geth in this
question that
first
caused the
dialogue.
creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth.
Yeah, upload the code.
Call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Wait,
Rally the fleet.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out.
Oh, I know.
Your
I finally
entire
get it, Fox. I know
trying to
why
keep
this looks
together.
weird.
You forced them to rebel.
why?
You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
It's thinking we're supposed to be
80%.
using a helmet, so he's trying to use the
Don't
comm button on the helmet.
If you can
That's
believe
why
it
they
for
do
just
this.
1 minute,
I get it
this
now.
war will be over.
Uh,
You have a choice. Please. Keela Salai.
All units. Hold fire.
this is the second time this mission Shepard has said that.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct
Yeah.
personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander.
He said this once
I must
when
go to them.
Shepard jumped out of the
I'm-
vehicle to fight the
Yep.
Reaper.
It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally. But thank you. Keela Salai.
Goodbye, Legion.
Legion, no!
Sacrifice will be remembered.
No! Who is this?
Commander,
It's very depressing.
Hold
Then,
on.
yeah, it's Ron.
Admiral Ron. I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we?
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much to think that you're going to.
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so.
Commander. Thank you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
We're just sitting next to a dead Reaper.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah. You know, not gonna lie, I'm sorry about this, but I think I would just continue the fleet to keep firing on the dead Reaper
come with me?
for a few minutes.
So ask me.
Especially now you have the Geth with you, you know?
We have left.
Just a massive coordinated strike on the wreckage, just to make sure it's dead, for sure.
I want to be with you.
After all, look
I
at
bet
that
you
one
say that
Reaper in
to every
ME2,
guy
it was
who gets to
just
Homeworld.
big chillin'
Only
in the
cute
fucking
ones.
gravity well of a
You know I'd understand if you needed to
fucking unfinished star.
No, but
Wait, what were you
I
saying?
look
I was
at
too
all
listening to
this.
Tally.
this picture of hope and
I was just saying,
and all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Time to watch my war scourge explode into the ceiling.
yeah, it should.
Commander, something on your mind?
I like the idea that someone in the Alliance had to metaphorically shit themselves when the Geth Primes started arriving.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium all those years ago. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed
I think
it.
Investigate allows you to look at other
kidding.
ones that you've
Turns
unlocked.
out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight,
Yeah, I think you've already done that dialogue before.
other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
Yeah, this just reminds me we missed the chance to chat with Shepard's mom in ME1 because I forgot all about it until it was too late. Holy shit, your war asset went through the roof. You basically have every possible war asset in the game. Not sure what's new in
It was the Starship fuel.
Oh, it was literally the last one on the list? Or
No,
the first one?
It was the first one. It was this one.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, was the first. The Geth Corps, the Geth Fleet, the Geth Prime Platoon. Yeah, we still thinking about it. That means the goddamn. Sorry, I'm zoning out partially. For some reason. Yeah.
I should state, real idiot. First time I played ME3, I thought the live ships were full of water. I thought this little circle was just a water tank.
Oh, you just assumed it was like just full of water,
Yes.
not like a agricultural
Yeah.
vessel or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I always thought it was full
Fair
of
enough.
water.
I can see why you'd think that. It does kind of look like it would be. A giant treasure maw helping.
We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
You can beat one, is what we showed.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, just wanted to let you know that I'm going. Oh, that was just Telly saying she's going to engineering.
Yep.
Yeah. With assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We've focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Geth, or for the Geth fleet. Yeah, the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seems foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find a way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Talizora for me. Kelos Fly. Let's talk the Quarian War. May be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on the vid, Diana?
Commander, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
Yep.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
I like how they don't even finish the question, so we don't even know what they were asking.
Good news.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Joey, feeling better medicine.
Desperate Measures Codex update. Geth Core updated. I like how you just immediately got an update that made some better.
Yeah. Tally. Tally's Aura, where are you? Oh, there.
Oh, hold up.
Too late.
No. I guess
Oh, I was gonna say they had a log. I was kind of curious about.
How's it going?
Oh,
Oh, well,
sorry.
it's fine.
I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing.
Yeah, if you stop thinking about it, maybe a colonist Shepard would be the best fit for Tali.
Even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers.
Because theoretically, a colonist Shepard probably knows something about crops. You know?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem possible.
If you live on a colony, you might know a little bit about it.
They can transfer themselves from
Whereas Shepard from the fleet, well, I guess Spacer Shepard also makes sense because
so the host
you lived a similar life to her, ship to ship.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible.
Someday.
Yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
Thanks to Legion.
I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets, and I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
But I was just up there.
Now, how'd you leave that and hide it for us? Alright, I guess they're done. I think they were just talking about,
we were talking about Matriarch Venezia.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, let's go to... Before we go to the bridge, or go to the galaxy map, it's by your desk, I think. Oh, yeah, there it is. Tally's picture. They actually updated this in the Legendary Edition. I do remember that. That was one of the big things they talked about, is see how she's a little bit more alien-like.
Yeah. She looks straight out of Star Wars.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, just imagine that, but it was more human-looking. Like, they didn't even edit it much. Alright, so before we go to... You need to go do your research that you picked up. So, go to the crew quarter. so we can go to Liara's desk.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you could do research in this game.
Well, we've got a backlog of them.
A big backlog.
Oh. Yeah, we have like most of the research available as we found out.
You can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Shields, power damage, holy shit. I remember there's like there's something you can get as an intel thing that makes you read as if you're, oh god, there's so much. Things this protein must have seen if they had the technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years. No wonder they were capable of building things like the device. Must give him time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their Civ? Patch notes. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure, as I was about to say, Jesus. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. God damn it. Why can I not speak all of a sudden?
You've never been able to speak. I don't know why you're thinking you suddenly can now.
Yeah, but normally I don't fuck up this much.
You clearly...
And I think he would sacrifice all of us without thought if we could bring them all back again. Review my notes today. They're so childish. Do we romanticize the proteins because we were dazzled by the technology that they left behind? Are we really the people? Are these really the people I dedicated to my life? Master, like traffic reports. Widow, 95% increase. Omega 2. 65%. To sale, 32%. Sign hand, 43%. Pelion, 12%. Sharon, unavailable. Shanxi Theta, unavailable. Operative Morat has sent smuggling manifest of the Abathabascus class freighter to authorities in Youngest system. Manifest follows 8,000 tons of dextroamino food supplies. God damn it. 16,000 tons of levo amino acid food supply. That's why I said red acid. Oh, okay. 1,200,000 tons of platinum stamp ingots. 12, yeah?
You said 1,200 tons.
Oh. 200. Yeah, it's just a mystery. I'm like reading both lines at the same time.
Good job.
Like I'm reading the line after in my head while reading reading aloud.
Good job.
200,000 tons of platinum stamped ingots. 12 Alliance fighter craft, inactive mothballed on lower deck. 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft, inactive mothballed on lower deck. 300 indentured workers. Slaves from Karshan recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours per the broker's request. The Youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors. Emergency funds gone. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices the captains are asking for. About the military, they left an hour ago. They said it'd be too much of a risk to come back. Goodbye. Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir, and an inventory. Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the city senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ship. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. How nice. The guys gave up the private stock so they could escape. Good man. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. Fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them. Been able to teach their soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. Dr. Locke. I was working on that problem you sent me last night. I think I found a solution for synchronizing Crucible's energy burst. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. It should save 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you improve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We'll need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots, I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. Heard a few rounds of them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over, said they're allied assistants, and asks for our status. I'm not complaining, they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. Alright. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let aboard. They've been following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes, Dr. Locke. Recruit, I still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Laughter. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Rodent. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to... Ugh! Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Damn, Grunt. Damn. Where'd he learn to give and take?
Rex.
You must have learned not only from Rex, but Shepard a little bit. You've had some good one-liners.
Shepard, never known when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but...
Oh, I just remembered something funny.
Down, not stopping them.
Citadel DLC with a...
You hear
with a Garrus romance.
What was up?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on
the
fleet.
Femship and Garrus get to do a dance at one point, and she
still can't get used to people asking me things like
she's forced along with the dance.
What did you say?
Much to Garrus's amusement.
We're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do
and they do really good.
We're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way.
Yes, Garrus. Oh, I guess time to do Citadel DLC.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot left to do. I think... Unless, like, there's something we have to do at the Citadel, which is always possible, of course. I don't think there's anything here in Chicken. Meet a sorry counselor. Yeah, this is probably the best moment to do Citadel DLC at this point, honestly. We've gotten everybody. Even those who may no longer be with us. Legion! Legion! We miss you!
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
What? He has his own QEC?
Admiral.
What?
How are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge. Clear your head. Haley wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. We need to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard. You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
I almost forgot he was married.
A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I've led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
Alright, we should probably go answer that doorbell ringing.
It's not a doorbell, it's a message.
Oh, it's just a message?
Yep.
I thought it was like someone was at the doorbell.
Nope, it pinged me to travel towards the message. And I want to read all the, or listen to all the words first.
Now, on the off chance that the data pads go away.
Yeah.
Even though it seems unlikely. But yeah, I agree with you.
Toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you
I thought for a second he was going to say it was Kirhi.
there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Okay.
Turians. I might not always see eye to eye with the politics of the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Paladin. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartix Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbly. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe you money.
I like that. Oh, of course it's got its own. Damn! You got yourself a hot tub. Not just a hot tub, that's a huge hot tub. There's a... Yep.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children.
Holy shit.
Tells you how old he is. Check what year it is. Check what year it is.
Yep. It's 86. So he's almost 50. Wow.
Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts.
Holy shit.
So my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
Huh. This is some really neat lore that we're learning here, you know?
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy. The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Turians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Turian posturing and politicking during construction. Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Yeah. It was. Wow, they really went all out with making this apartment. Like, it actually is a functional apartment.
Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know. Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
I would think that's probably all of them, right?
Unless there's one in here.
Oh my god, you even have your own private, like...
Anderson and Anderson. Okay, I'm curious.
Alliance News Network interview. It's Kalisa.
Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. And you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man, or do you
none of which I'd like to share. But I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
It depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts. The problem is, war isn't orderly. And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for. In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader, isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is
That is a very terrible line.
Thank you for your
I will
time,
go with that.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more
Alright.
personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories. I'm Khaleesa Al-Jilani. Thank you for watching.
Alrighty, we're out of time. Oh. Alright, we'll listen to this one.
I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war, strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're all to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back.
What was it that Anderson said as a joke?
That his mom looks so much like a Turian that she was almost shot.
Oh. Alright, we should probably stop right here, or, yeah, let's listen. Let's listen to this one, and we'll stop the episode, because we're definitely over time.
I didn't expect that ANN interview to be so long, Noodle.
We were over time, like, a couple of the, like, from the second one. But I wanted to get all these in one if we could, so.
A dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being
Also, sorry to anyone that has been annoyed by the beeping.
I wouldn't be surprised if anyone ever watches this in the future, if someone just imagined it was their tinnitus acting up.
Nah, I don't think they would mistake it for tinnitus. It's not quite close enough.
Tinnitus sounds different to everyone, really, though.
Probably, yeah.
See, all this stuff's that private terminal.
Catalog? What? Oh! Oh shit, you can actually... Oh my god! I think you can... I think this is like you can get different ones as you go through Citadel DLC. That's cool!
Outro time.
Alright, we should... Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Schwabmob, and I will catch you guys next time. Day or night, whenever you're watching this, have a good time.
And this is Weedy signing out. Hope to see you all in the next episode, and peace.